And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. A first down throw for Nix. Got a man left side. It's caught. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Open is Troutman downfield. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. Back to throw is Nix. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Oh, ready.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On second down, Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
And that is incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And that'll set up fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt.
This one intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Lutz for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Stroud. That's caught right side to tight end Schultz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Mixon. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the Broncos' 31-yard line.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Oh, right. Why, Tony?
To throw, it's Stroud. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hey, let's go.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he's going to be about a yard short of the first, getting it up to the 36. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. We'll try to run for it with Williams. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Denver first down. A run here. It's McLaughlin. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. On 2nd down, it's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Nick's gonna throw for it. He'll let it go deep left sideline. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go, let's go. Tonight.
On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll drop to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Brought in by the tight end, Schultz. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And now it's decision time, Mike. And I'll tell you, this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. The question comes down to, do you trust your offense to put this game away and come up with a 1st down? Or do you punt the ball back and say, okay, defense, let's not give him any good field position? It's a big decision right here. I can't wait to see what he does.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll run here with Mixon. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Again, it'll be Mixon. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill, but this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. He's going to try it here again. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And the Texans are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's going to look downfield once again. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Texans. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say, so long from Houston.
Fresh out the fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, been more PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the lead, this is not
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And we're underway here in South Philly. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
No touch it. No touch.
Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
No touch it. No touch it.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Hurts working in the pistol. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes.
Joe Mixon. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Kenneth Gainwell going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63. Hey, 73. Great.
Hurts to the air on first down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
Great.
To throw is Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's out of bounds inside the 30.
Hey, easy, 63 pass. Great.
On first down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Henry Tuotuo. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And this one's not going to help the cause. He is going backward. Tackled back at the 8. A second down throw for Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. A run here with Mixon. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it with Mixon. He's going to have a Texans first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll look deep here for Diggs.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
So after one, 14-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
This one to his big tight end, Uzama. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's caught downfield by Diggs. He's inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's a run. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll run it with Pierce. Good blocking, and he's in. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Houston. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
In trouble, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And now it's 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles.
Hurts again. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Stroud going to set up to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And he's in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Texans 30, Eagles 6.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
11.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Why, Tony. Here we go.
Here's Mixon. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Look the hot.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Diggs.
All right, Mike, so in a situation like this, I would love to see the quarterback think 1st down. I don't need a touchdown. I need a fresh set of downs. I need to keep the chains moving and give me more opportunities to hopefully end this drive with a touchdown.
1st down throw there is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll let one go down the middle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Stroud. Diggs on the reception. Still on the move. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 82 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Good. Hey, 73. No touch.
A first down throw for Hurts. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Trying to get to that pylon, not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles.
Good. No touch.
Out of the gun, and he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Henry Tuotuo. Inside the 30. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
All right.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. He's inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way home. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. 1st and 10.
Great. Set. No touch.
Now Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
No touch.
Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
No touch.
Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
No touch. No touch.
Hurts now. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
South. All right.
Now to throw here on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here for Collins. Big connection there. They get all the way near midfield on that one. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
11. Here we go.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. Finds room inside the 40. The speed on display. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
53, Eagles 20. Tiny Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Philadelphia. To the air again, Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts will try it again. Again, working deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Again, Hurts. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. That's powerful running, lowers the shoulder, and picks up 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Give running right. It is Mixon. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 90 yards. Touchdown, Houston. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans add on to their already sizable lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, Silver. Great. Set.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And this will be incomplete.
Great. Set. Delta.
On 2nd down, Hurts. He's going to try it here again. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a